Okay, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a good day. I am going to be finishing a run that I started yesterday, and this is part two. I recommend you go back and watch part one, especially because it was interesting. I'll do a real brief recap, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it in detail. But I started off, one second here, I'm getting my mobile dashboard up, Stream Manager, there we go. I started off in Bastia, Sardinia. Picked up a load here. Got out to Marseille. During the day, beautiful weather, beautiful drive. Probably my nicest drive in Europe yet, which ended in probably my worst accident in Europe yet. And all this from, I take things generally pretty seriously in the game. Here, let's get started. Anyway, I'm in Genoa. I'm recovering. I got repairs, and I'm going to finish my trip to Ancona. Let's get rolling, and then I'll explain a little bit more what's going on. We've got the let's see, it's 24 tons of metal coils, which we tipped in a tunnel in up here near Genoa. So yeah. So generally, I mean, I see a lot of streamers who drive this, and it seems like they're driving these trucks like sports cars. I generally tend to take it fairly seriously. I try to drive it like a sim. And most of the time, I'm pretty much on the book. I'm doing pretty well. Occasional lapse in judgment, which is a funny thing. I'll go really well, and then all of a sudden I'll have this lapse in judgment, and I'll do something ridiculous. And that's kind of what happened in this last one. Hey, viewer. So I'm coming along, and we'll get to see what's going on here. But let me get started and get rolling out, because we do have a time schedule, both real life and in game. Get my lights on. We're all repaired. We're third gear. We're good there. Gotta get rid of this little window. I'm going to drive with my windows down for now, because it's a nice night. But I got to creep out of town here as best I can without getting noticed. I'm going to have to take a right at this spot, so I'm gonna turn things a little bit here so I can come out without hitting my trailer, because I'm trying to be really careful now. So yeah, I tend to drive this pretty seriously, but yeah, I know. But I'm coming into Italy, and I'm on my there's a guy, oh, that guy's not turning.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
You got it. I was getting great performance on the sim and everything like that. So yeah, I tend to approach this like a simulator, drive it pretty seriously. So I'm coming into this tunnel, and I push my foot in the clutch, because I realize the cars in front of me are slowing down a little bit. So I'm like, all right, tunnel's slowing down. That's usual. I'm not too concerned about that. Let me get my driving zone. I got traffic behind me. And so the road starts to turn a little bit, and because I treat this seriously, I've got my settings such that I cannot drive like a sports car. It tips easy, so I really have to be careful and drive it normal. Here I got a toll coming out. And so I'm coming up, I see these cars slowing down. I'm like, all right, I need to slow down a little bit, but I push the clutch in. I'm like, all right, well, I'll let the truck slow itself down. And the cars in front of me are getting a little bit closer. And again, you can go back and you can see, you can go to the tape. I would have got my license taken away. No doubt about it. In real life. I'm glad this isn't real life, because a lot of traffic behind me. Let's go, let's get this thing going uphill. And, sorry, hold on a second. Let me make my turn here. Going over towards Milano. And so I see the car in front of me getting closer. My truck's not slowing that much. I most likely was on a decline that I wasn't aware of. So it just wasn't slowing down enough. And then eventually I'm thinking, all right, well, I've been on this turn a while. This tunnel's going to start to straighten out, I assume. And instead of straightening out, it pinched even more. And once I started seeing it tip toward the right, I was making a left turn. It starts to tip toward the right. Oh, here's that lit up bridge with Genoa off in the distance out there. I believe this is the bridge that collapsed a couple years back. Although I don't know. Maybe not. Either way, it lights up now. It's a really, really good bridge now. So no, I'll get to the accident point. So you get to see where I had this accident, because I have to go through it again. I'm going to be a little bit nervous, but sorry, oops, too high of a gear. So you get to see it then, and it starts to tip. So I slam on my brakes. Now normally, if I was not in a tunnel, I would have let it settle back down. I would have straightened it out, let it settle down, and hit the brakes. I would have gone off the road a little bit, maybe hit a pylon or two, and then that would have been it. Would have got back on. It would have been embarrassing, but here I had nowhere to. I could not straighten out. It was in a tunnel. There was nowhere to go, and because of that, it tipped toward the wall. I ended on my side, slid for a little while, and here's the difference again. In real life, the truck would have been a total loss. I would have been injured. The cargo would have been just forget about it. They would have had to close the whole tunnel for an hour at least, and then because the other lane was not obstructed, they likely would have had one lane of traffic for like a day and a half while they resurfaced. and I may have been I probably would have lost my license also. Instead, the amazing in-game mechanics here just fixed this sucker up, and I'm back on the road again. Turns out the 24-ton spools of cargo, they weren't all that bad. They scratched up, but we'll take a little off the price. We're good. So that's the difference between the video game and reality. One of them. But it was embarrassing because, like I said, I kind of pride myself on driving this as real as I can. But there is, the thing that was gnawing at me, and I think this is the tunnel system right here, is that I'm driving with a manual shift, even in real life. I've got the gear shifter and the clutch and all that stuff. So I generally tend to not want to. Yeah, I think this is where it was. I tend to not want to hit the brakes all that much because it takes a little while to shift back up. Sometimes it takes you a while to get up to gear, and then you slow down a little bit, and now you got to start. It's like climbing a ladder over and over again. Now, so what, right? You don't kiss safety goodbye, so you don't have to shift down. But this was what happened. So from here on out, no more major accidents like that. Now, it's funny to say, again, that was a complete lapse on my part. That you can avoid. That should be pretty easy to, not flip your truck. That's total driver error. Is that a big cemetery? Flipping your trucks, that's a rookie. That's a rookie move. But anyway, I think we're out of the tough stuff now. Heading in towards Lombardia, leaving Piedmont. Certain things you cannot avoid. Certain things that are a little more. This game is a little more cautious. There's a lot of things that mirror real life, and I think just AI drivers aren't the best drivers in the world. Or because of the programming, AI drivers sometimes make mistakes. But that translates in the game, like in real life, where all of a sudden you'll see someone cut in front of you, and it's like, what the heck, buddy? You got to be ready for that stuff in real life. You also have to be ready for it in games, so that makes a realistic experience. So you have to kind of expect the unexpected. Sometimes you'll be flying along, and a toll booth will come up. you know, and you're not aware. You're just sitting there talking. All of a sudden, whoa! Everybody's hitting their brakes, and we got to pay a toll. So, you know, other times, you know, you're flying along, and then people in front of you just stop, and it's a police car pulled somebody over or an accident. So you got to be prepared for those things, just as you would in real life, and you just have to be, you know, vigilant and a smart driver, especially as a commercial driver. You know, you're not just cruising down the road with your buddies. I paid the toll. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm hauling 30 tons of metal coils. I gotta have my head on a swivel, almost like a fighter pilot. You gotta be ready for anything. Other things, though, are like game sort of stuff that you wouldn't see in the real world, but you still have to look out for them. And some of them you get to know as you drive. Like, for instance, you may be coming down an off-ramp onto a lane like I'm doing here. So the expectation in real life, even though you have to yield, is that you're going to be speeding up to merge into traffic, right? You got a little lane here. This thing doesn't take off like a drag race, so I gotta get speed going. And there'll be a car ahead of you and you're speeding up, and all of a sudden that car just stops. And you got no idea what the heck is going on or why. Turns out there's a truck coming or a car coming, and they would decide they're gonna stop and wait for it, and then Is it right? Got a speeding violation. There goes $400. As I'm talking about driving seriously, I get a $400 ticket. There's some comedy there. Speeding ticket, I don't mind as much, but it dropped to 70. It was a trap. And apparently, the police car is behind me, right? Because otherwise, that's the thing. One of the things about in game is you oh, he's not there anymore, but in game you get a ticket if there's a police officer within sight. If there is none, you don't get the ticket. So, you know, like in real life, you can actually be, you know, in breach of the law, but still, sorry buddy, I'm coming in here. In breach of the law, but still not getting a ticket because there's nobody there to give it to you. Oh, I know. Sun's coming up here. The people still have their lights on, so I'm gonna keep my lights on. Roll up my windows as well. And again, if you hear that click, that's me switching to my higher box of gears. I use my left paddle to shift between my lower 6 and my upper 6. So left paddle on near my steering wheel, I'll just click that. That's how I manage that. I have not been paying as much attention to speed on this journey as on some others, but I just set my cruise at 80 here. So, yeah, in game, the game might throw something at you which you're not expecting. So you really got to, you can't be lulled into complacency. You're a commercial driver and you got a huge load. This guy up here, you don't want to endanger yourself or others by being a tool. I just flip out on my GPS to see how far I got to go. We're going for quite a ways. I like this level, generally speaking. I go in close when I'm in town and I need to see where my turns are. I go way out if I'm you know, out in the middle of the highway, although I don't go out as far when I'm using my phone GPS there. I don't go out as far because it's vertical and it really doesn't help as much. When I have a panel GPS, that's usually when I rest outside a little bit. That's a big piece of machinery right there. We got 7:44. I think I can turn my lights off now. I think probably 7:30 is a good time to do that. I'm gonna check some cars going the opposite direction, see if there's any lights. That guy's pulling over, so I'm gonna get back in the right lane here, because I should probably be there. Alright, what do we got on the signs here? Bologna, Verona, Parma. I don't see any lights on the other cars, at least the ones out in front of me. I don't see them in my rearview mirror. Do I? Does this guy have his lights on? He actually does. But this other guy doesn't, does he? Yeah, he does too. I don't know. I don't know why they have the lights on. The sun is up. I don't think I need to have my lights on. This is new road. I'm approaching. I'm going to switch lanes because of the turn. I do that sometimes. I fade lanes when the turn's kind of sharp. Although I should signal for that. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so I'm approaching the 25% level on my explored roads on this thing. I'm almost up to the point where I've explored 25% of the map. So I've got 75% of the map that's still unexplored. That's just amazing. And I've been driving around here for so long. Like I say, I usually do Europe in the baseball off season, which is over the winter in the States in real life. And I do America during the summer. Wait a minute. I don't want to turn out here, so I'm going to get back on. Zoom. Still 80. Still for trucks. Still speed limit. I'm going just over 80, so that's not too bad. That's not a very fast speed. It's kind of slow. But here's the view. Good place to get these alternate views. Nice bridge, right? Let me take a picture. I'm not exactly sure where we're at on the map right now, but that's kind of a neat. Oh, it's a train bridge to the TGV, I think is the train line there. We're just near. We're just south of Suzzara, Italy. Forgot I was in Italy. I thought I was in France. Bologna, friends, Ancona. That's us. So this is Padua. Northern Italy, the Po River Valley. This is where the Gauls came in, and then the Romans beat them back. This is where the Roman legions would leave Rome to go fight in Gaul and all their places north. A lot of histoire right here. Yeah, so my channel, like I say, today I got a lunch break where I'm alone, so I thought I'd do this for an hour. I got another one of these like tomorrow and the next day, I think, at least one more day. So I don't know if I'm going to drive or if I'm going to try something else. There's a few other games I want to try before my reformat, because I'm not sure I want to reinstall all of my games.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So there's some I gotta fire up and give it a try.
Exit right.
And what those games are? Well, I got one called I think maybe. Ooh, sorry. One of them is called what the heck is it? The Raven: Legacy of a Master Thief. It was a fun game for a while, but it's one of those games where I got stuck all of a sudden. I'm running out of fuel. Did it fill me up here? Okay, looks like I got fuel up in Bologna. Right here on the A14. Now, do I want to turn right here? No, I don't. What the heck is going on here? I don't know what's happening here. I'm going to resume my thing. I think this is if you were getting off in Bologna. I'm running low on fuel, right? I got looks like a 1/16 of a tank. That kind of crept up on me. That is not very professional. I wasn't paying attention, and there I am. When I do my reformat, this is obviously going back on, and I'm going to try VR again with the new SSD, because I got to see what that's like. Watch, just I can feel it already. I'm going to need emergency services to get me fuel. Just after a major accident, and the fuel services is not turning out to be a great trip. There's my fuel gauge there on the lower left, and it's not good. It's not good. I'm gonna need the very next. Now I see something already popping up on my GPS. What time is it? It's 9:43. I think it's I want to say it's Tuesday in game. No. Well, I don't know what day it is in game. But I got to get off here. I have to get off here so I can go get fuel. Can I? That was my shoot. That's where I needed to get off. I needed to get off there to get the fuel. Ooh, that's not good. Anymore. Well, that poses an issue. I'm on the express lanes. Oh, but here already it looks like my destination is starting to show up on the map. I think I could just make it to my destination. But okay, well, my GPS is getting me there. I was gonna say, do I need to be getting off at these things? But no, it's gonna tell me. So 80 kilometers an hour. How many miles an hour is that? Is that like 55 miles an hour or something? I don't know. We're gonna see. It looks like I got fuel up on the right here. I guess I'm gonna take fuel. It's not gonna hurt if I delay a little bit more. I don't want to run out of gas. I'm pretty darn low. Nice farming going on here.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Uh-oh.
Recomputing.
Wait, this is just parking. And now I'm fueling up out here. See, I'm coming a little fast there. And I don't know why I'm distracted and I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna get this lane right here. Sometimes coming into these fuel stops, this is a nice looking fuel station though. It's a little confusing as to what route to take, and I know there's there's signs and all that, but there's also a tendency by yours truly to kind of blow into these places. And there you go. This guy's coming around me. Oh, he's gonna fill up right here. Huh? Watch, he's gonna honk. There's an open bay to my left. And he's gonna honk at me. I'm filling up, tough guy. Take the bay on the left. Knock it off. Ugh. He's gonna honk at me, I'm gonna honk at him. I'm a reasonable guy, to a point. Push me too far. I'm gonna deal with. Did he even stop for fuel? He's still right behind me. Is this road rage? Is he chasing me out here because he didn't like me honking at him? Oh, I think that's what we got going on here. At least the guy behind me is gonna block him out though. We got some Italian road rage going on. Alright, we have crossed the northern portion of Italy. We are heading toward the east. We're going to be south of Venice. Turn on towards Ancona. I'm only familiar with this region by Crusader Kings 2 when I had a campaign Noble and Bari. Oh, wait, I'm speeding here already. Okay, I gotta slow down the line now. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I've resumed my speed. Nice country out here. Oops. There's my destination on the map. Let's take a look. I gotta take a look at my waiver real quick. Again, they need me by expected Monday, 1726. Alright, we got plenty of time. Make it time. If we show up, there's going to be a few scratches on the metal coils. They might ding me for for tipping the cargo. But this is good for my lunch break. This is actually going to work up just nice. Oops, oops, oops. All right. Looks like there's some slowing down going on up here. Alright, my gears downshifting. Or no, it's gear braking. Let's try and slow me down a bit. I'm veering lanes. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you're enjoying northern Italy. Got a dam right here. Hydropower. Looks like we got some more turns coming up here. I'm going to need to slow down for these. Speeding a little bit, but not too much, right? Yeah, I guess so. I'm going to come off the gear. I'm out of what's it called. I'm going to put my windows down.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Yes,
Exit right.
neat looking country. Have you been out this way, Pete? Northeastern Italy? I don't recall seeing you driving out here, but I can't recall all the places you've been. For some reason I thought my brother-in-law Pete was had explored most of the west coast of Italy, but I don't know if you saw much of the Adriatic. Here's where I gotta go for, move in on my GPS so I can get finer detail, because it looks like I got a lot of turns coming up and stuff. Oh, wow, it's like an automatic toll payment? I'm gonna be getting ready to go to sleep here. Once I turn this in, my guy's gonna start yawning pretty soon. Nobody on my right. Libellula. Libellula.
And the roundabout. Take the second exit.
This is where I need to be, isn't it? This is where I'm delivering to. I would have thought I would have been right in there. Alright, so I guess those are just signs toward it. That wasn't it back there. This is it here. Alright, here we are. Ahead of time, but with a few scratches. Oops. Oh my gosh. Like I've never driven before. Hey, that looks like a hoods. Back in the States, those are like hoods. I guess a similar construction, same building plan.
Get ready to turn right.
I'm getting ready, Doug. I am ready to turn right. Yeah, there's signs all over this town for Libellula.
Turn right.
Libellula. And that is a narrow little road. I'm in the grass a little bit with my trailer back there. Haven't started yawning yet. That's kind of a surprise. They see me coming. Alright, hey, look at the Italian colors up there. Well, there's my spot. Perfect. I could left turn back into that thing. Head up toward these doors here. Alright, we're good on the right there. Let's back this thing in. Boy, I love it. I'm you know, the monitor I'm using for this is a 43-inch TV. And it is way cool. I missed it a little. We gotta... But it really fills my field of vision. Here we go, this is a little better. But not good. A little better, but not good. Look at that though. Yeah, I'm gonna back up more and then straighten it out, come out. We'll go there. That's good enough. Alright, step outside. Take a look here. We're right outside the building. We'll go inside. Pretend to speak Italian to them. Let's get this thing. Put the landing gear up. Good work. I don't get it. That's the first time I've ever seen a good work. Damage penalty, 2,500 euro. The damage penalty. Alright, let's find somewhere to sleep. Achievement progress. Imperator. Alright. Let's take a look at the world map. Map of the world. Where can I sleep? I guess I could head down into Ancona. Although, there's a couple, near Bologna, there's a couple of discoverables. Ancona, there's really no discoverables. So I'm going to head up there because I may, in fact, be able to... I'm going to go here. And then here. And then here. Well, no, you know, okay, I'll do that. Okay, one. So 1 and then 2. I'll end up at the place to fix my stuff. Okay. All right, let's do that.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's take this thing out of park. Because I need to go get rest. And I think I kind of got to go quickly, too. I'm going to be needing sleep. I do not know exactly what kind of a company Libellula is.
Ready to turn.
So you're going to see me driving a little less orthodox as I head north, because I just realized I really need this sleep. In fact, I may stop at the oasis
Turn right.
that comes up before it. If I have to. Right, we are leaving
At the
Pesaro.
roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Nothing like paying a toll to visit a town. Still have my windows down, so I'm good there. Oh, are you kidding me? ABS level here until I get on the highway, then I'll fade it back a little. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this. So far, just a speeding ticket is all I got on the way in here. I'm hoping not to add another one to that list, but to be honest, I am getting tired. And I am trying to kind of hurry to get toward my destination. Romana. I need to be in a different gear. I'm riding this guy's slipstream, although I'm going slightly faster than he is. I'm gonna have to get around him. Got some farm equipment on there. Police right off the side there. Oops. Wrong button. Yeah, so I got a little ways north to go, and I really don't have a whole lot of place to sleep, so I'm sleepy on this little stretch here, and that's gonna be bad if I really get sleepy, you know. Let's check this out. Beautiful country though. Ancona, Italy. Italian pasture land. Heading up from Ancona to Bologna. I didn't know it was this relatively flat along the Adriatic on that east coast. Looks like I got some stuff coming up here on the right. If I needed to sleep, I could. But I don't think I need to. 12:57, 31 degrees. It's warm. I'm going to close my windows. Hopefully I don't need to sleep, because there goes my chance. Watch, my guy's gonna yawn right now. See, now there's that stretch of road on the other lane that's technically unexplored. If we're coming through again, I want to cross that so I get the exploration. So it's not a cemetery. These are just like little boulders or rocks everywhere. Now here's Bologna up on the right, and it looks like I'm getting off here.
Keep right. And then exit right.
I don't know what that said. Oh, guard. Be on guard, maybe. Be on guard and prudent.
Exit right.
Just gonna watch what you're doing. Yeah, so we're heading off sort of toward Bologna. And we're just seeing the countryside. We're just doing a little bit of sightseeing tour here. Telepass. Should I try the telepass to see if I can do it? It does have to have. I can't. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I can't do it. There's the card here. Oh, get up there. Oh, now I'm starting to yawn. Throw my money at it. Oops. sorry. I'm messing with my windows and not paying attention. It looks like we could get some rain here. Doesn't it? I don't know if they need it. It looks like it's coming in from the north, sort of. Right? Oh, no, we're heading west. And now we're turning toward the north. Am I turning right here? I am. Roveri. Ooh, look at this hill. Alright, nobody on there. Heading through town here pretty quick. Alright, so we're supposed to turn. Here's a little spot to sleep off of here. Oh, I think that's where we're going to end up sleeping. But we'll see. Bologna discovered. It's kind of neat looking.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Second exit, you got it. What we got, buddy?
Exit now.
Right, so we're going to pass something on up. Oh, it's a Mercedes dealer. What time is it? It is 3:50 or 1:52. I need to see if they have a ride, Mercedes-Benz truck dealer. If they have a place in town to hire someone, I can hire somebody in Bologna to go drive for me up in the Netherlands. You know?
Go straight on.
I'm going straight on. So yeah, I think that's the plan. If I can hire someone today, is it what day of the week is it though? I forgot to
Turn right.
find out if it was a weekend or I think it's a weekday. As long as it's a weekday, I could do this.
Go straight on.
Where's this other thing? Up
Turn
ahead
right.
here, right? I'm driving all over town here. I don't even know what the heck is happening anymore. I thought I was supposed to be
turn right.
looking for a place to hire people.
Turn right.
At least that's what I was hoping for. Hoping to find that. It's a bus stop. It'd be neat. They could turn, you know, do a bus mod for this, or at least a DLC. Where you could take passengers on bus tours, because the game's already built for it, right? And they've got all these bus stops. It almost seems as if that's what they were planning on doing. So it would be easy to just,
Exit now.
you know, activate ports there and have them do that.
Turn left.
Oh yeah, good. It's a driver services agency. Perfect. Gonna hire a driver for up north.
We are finished.
All right. Oop. Gonna turn around though. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's turn this thing off. Get inside. I know I'm tired, but I'm gonna go on up here before I go to sleep, and I'm gonna try and hire somebody. Oh boy, I gotta do this quick. I usually don't hire the best drivers, and I don't hire the worst. I'm willing to build somebody up. So let's go to this page. These people have some road ability. Maybe the next page up. I want a little bit more experience, I think. Doesn't have to be a ton. Like maybe 2 items. Now this guy has these guys both have 2 items. Yano O. Alright, sorry, Yano O is going to be my new driver. Yano is going to go to the Nederlanden. There we go. Oh wait, no. Here. I drive my old Route 66 one. Perfect. I'm going to be making even more money now with him. I already have enough money to buy my next truck. So let me go get somewhere to sleep. And then we will we'll call it quits on my next run. There's a Mercedes dealer in town, but I don't think I need a Mercedes. I think I'm looking at some other kind of truck. Wait a minute. I gotta go to the map. Where do I want to go? I'll stay at this hotel. Why not? I haven't been there, so we'll just...
Time to get the job done.
We'll go there.
Turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
We have 3/4 of a tank for our next run.
Exit now. Go straight on.
La Mostra Vesti. Zoom.
Turn left.
Going in.
Finally, we are here.
All right, where do I go? I guess I don't go down here. This is where the cars go. Makes sense. Yeah, I know. I'm getting tired. Sorry, I just stuck my head through a window. This is the hotel I'm gonna stay at. Nice looking little place. Here in northeastern Italy. I'm gonna park so I can get out of here. Just pull straight out in the morning, you know. It's first lane right here. There you go. All right. And here it is, Monday, 2:07 p.m. We're going to get out, and this is where we're going to spend the night. So when we come back again, we will be here in northern Italy. We'll try and get a job somewhere near Bologna here is where we're at, and we'll see where it goes next. I don't know yet because I haven't gone to sleep, but that's where it is. And we're going to look for, let's look for dealers. First, I got to check my truck manager real quick. Thanks for entertaining me. Sorry. Truck manager, see what kind of trucks I have. Table view. I've got 2 Mercedes, 2 Renaults. I could basically do a Mon, Scania, Iveco, Volvo, DAF. No, not Volvo. Iveco, DAF. Let's look at truck dealers. There's a Mercedes dealer. There's one in Verona. Okay, so there's a ton around. But I don't know if I'm going to drive into one of these, though. I may end up seeing if there's one where I end up, and I don't know where those jobs are going to be. So I'll have to work that out. But next time I get somewhere during the day, during the week that has a truck dealer that's not for a truck I already own, I'm going to buy another truck, hire another driver, and keep the company growing, right? Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you soon. Bye.